Hey guys, what's up? It's Ines. I'm back with the third part of my Kanban goal planning and productivity video. And this is my completed Kanban. As you'll see, I decided not to take the sticky notes off in the done section just because I love looking at them. So I made an executive decision. I've got plenty of space down at the bottom. So I'm going to keep them there until I decided not to keep them there anymore. So let's take a look at what I have added to the Kanban board for Q3 of 2020, which is July, August, and September. I've got a lot of work to do, so let me show you what I've got planned. So you remember that my first goal is all about my royalties, and I've got 3 tiers of a goal there. And to do that, I've broken projects down into what books I'm going to write. Let me start with NS first. And you see, I still have my parking lot up there because it just makes me feel better to know that the projects that are in my head, that they have a place, and that kind of makes me calm down about them. So I've got 3 books up the top there that I know I'm not going to get to in Q3, but it just makes me feel better to know that they're up there. So there's 4 projects there, 3 that need to get written. Well, there's 4 projects there, 2 that need to get written, and I'll probably finish 3. So the ones that are pinkish red are the vampire books that I keep talking about, and those are from the Midnight Dom series, which is a world that belongs to Lisa Vino and Renee Rose. I'll put a link down. Probably the first book in this series is free. If it's not, it's probably 99 cents. It's definitely in Kindle Unlimited. But in that series is doing really well. So, and coming up later this year in 2020, Stephanie Meyer, the author of Twilight, is releasing Midnight Sun. And Twilight was released, 2 decades ago? So a lot of, and that book is a YA book, but guess what, guys? The people who originally read that book, they're like in their 20s and 30s and maybe even 40s now. So that's going to be a book that has a lot of appeal, and there's probably, once they read that, they're going to probably be hungering for more vampire romance. So I need to capitalize on that, which is why Rebellious Sacrifice, the purple, is over there in the corner, because I decided that I need to capitalize on the vampire craze that I know that is about to come. So her vampire lore is the second book that I'm writing in the Midnight Dom series, or in the Midnight Dom's world, and I have the first act written. I just need to finish the book, and I plan to do that this week, to finish the first draft of the book. And then what you see up top here is revising. So in my doing section, I'm going to be doing that. But yeah, so I'm going to be revising that book. And then you'll see there's his Vampire Princess, that goes from the outlining of that book all the way to the drafting of that book, all the way to the revision of that book. And the same with so it goes all the way through the whole process of that book. That's a 20K book. That's not going to take me that long to write. And then you'll see her Vampire Night. I'm all the way from outlining that book, and then again writing the blurb, Act 1, doing the draft of Act 1, all the way drafting and then revising. I think I can get that done this quarter as well. With Rebellious Sacrifice, if I can get any of that done, great, but I'm not going to stress over that. I'm going to write that book in the cracks of time where I feel like, where I don't have to write, and I just want to write. And I do have those moments. So there's 4 projects there that are under NS, but 2 have to get done. 3 are probably going to get done, and the 4th, we'll just see what happens. NS just has to do some summer promo. Like I said, she has a nice big backlist, but I just can't focus on 3 pen names at once. I'm Superwoman, but I am not Mega Woman, so NS is just gonna do some promo. Then I've got Shanae over here. Shanae is my moneymaker, but like I said, Shanae, these 2 books are going to be the last 2 books that Shanae is going to release this year, and they're going to be written in the summer, and so then I'm not going to have to do anything else with Shanae. And then after I finish Sweet Carol, which I think I'm going to finish that whole book in July, then I need to write the last book in my Rangers of the Purple Heart Ranch series, which is Love at First, Last Chance at Love, and that book releases in November, but it needs to be written by the end of September. and I'm very certain that I can do that. And then I have a box set that I need to organize for the Purple Heart Ranch in August that's going to be my August release. So once I get all of that done, Sinead's books are done for the year. And like I said, I'm going to have all these books done by the end of the summer, which I'm very excited about. I will be ahead. Okay, so that's my writing goal. There's 2 Sinead books, and technically 4, and that's books, but I only have to do 2, and then we'll just see how far we get. Then look at how I've done my my second goal, which is my financial independence goal. I don't know why I still have this here. And you'll see that I broke the finances down. So I want to save, like I said, I want to save $5K a month. So each of the stickers there is for $5K, and then I want to pay off those 2 credit cards, which are not. You don't need to get that much into my business. I'm going to pay off those 2 credit cards. And then teaching, I broke those goals down as well. Writing has taken up a lot of my time, but I have a lot of space in my heart for teaching. So I'm looking to fill that need. And so that's what I'm trying to do. So if you know anybody that needs some teaching, let me know. I'm not open to mentoring. I'm not open to the one-on-one because I'm a mom, and when I mentor, it's kind of like trying to raise another child, and I'm almost done with my 2. So I'm not trying to do any one-on-one. I'd like to teach in a group. Because I like that. I like the energy of the group, and that's really what I'm looking for is teaching in the energy of the group, because that makes me better when I deal with a lot of people. But one-on-one, that's not the energy that I'm after right now. So sorry. And then the last thing there is YouTube. So the way that I've worked this out is I have I'm trying to do 2 videos a week. So I have week number 1 is already down here in my doing, because this is what I'm going to be working on this week. So up here I'll have week 2 video 1, and then week 2 video 2, and there's 14 weeks in this quarter. So each one of those sticky notes represents a video a week, and I'm trying to do 2 a week. So that's how I figured out how I'm going to do that. And each week I'm just going to move down 2 sticky notes and get those done. So I'm working on the Kanban right now, which is turning into 3 parts because I'm talking so much. And then I'm also trying to do a newsletter content planning video to show you how I plan, because I send weekly newsletters to both pen names. So I want to show you how I plan the month of doing that. So I'm going to try and get that video up there. And then I've already changed out my my Debbie Ford Best Year of Your Life card. So you can pause the screen and you can read that. This week I'm working on forgiveness, which is hard for me because I can forgive, but I do not forget. So we'll see how I spend the week working on that. And we'll see. Like I said, you can peek over my shoulder and see how I'm doing on my T25. And then I haven't started July's reading challenge yet, but I usually go onto Goodreads and I do their monthly reading challenge, which is just so much fun. And I don't usually report to them what I'm reading. I just do it and then I record on my Kanban what I'm reading. So I usually put that in there. But in my doing week, that's where I want to walk 3 times. So there's three stickers here for 60-minute walks. I don't really bike ride so much without my daughter, who's at Camp Grandma right now. So we'll see if I take my bike out. But I am going to get that T25 done. And those are the 2 books that I'm working on reading this week. Those are Immortals After Dark. No, they're not Immortals After Dark, though. They are the Dacian books by Cressley Cole. That's what I'm going to be reading this week. So that is my Kanban for Q3. And let's see how I get it done. If you decide that you want to Kanban too, I would love to see how you do it on your board. You don't have to put this on a mirror, on a closet mirror. You can put this on, I have a Kanban in my bujo, and you can put this on your wall. You can put it anywhere. It doesn't have to be all big like mine. I just like it there because I get to use sticky notes. It was really just an excuse to use more sticky notes. Ha! Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!